Okay, so here's my logo. And I'm currently logged in, so I'm going to log out. This is all hooked up. So if I create a user here, it will save in my database. And I'm going to put this just over my code so we can look at it there. So on the front end, I wrote this GraphQL mutation for signing up. And this is, something that you would put into the playground or the sandbox, I believe it's called, in Apollo. It's what the code generator uses to create mutation hooks. So if I create a file with the .graphql file extension, and then on my backend I have just a schema of all of my models, then this GraphQL codegen script, it will just create this use sign up mutation for me based on all of that. It's really handy. And I'm importing it here into my component where I have all my logic for how the UI is working. So to go back to the app, let's make Mr. Rabbit hoppity at hiphop.com, and just do 1 2 3 4 as a password. And then we answer some questions for onboarding. This is, let's see, Wonderland. Timekeeper. This is from Alice in Wonderland, if you haven't noticed. Fashion, because he's quite fashionable. It's pretty much always running, and they have like Mad Hatter tea parties, but he doesn't like being late. Okay. So that's cool. We just actually made a user, and this is pulling from the back end in their profile. Here's their initials and their details. So the idea is that other users have events created, and you can give theoretical virtual gifts for birthdays or other milestones. And so I was able to, so this is asking for permissions. I used the Expo image picker library, and the M1 chip machine actually doesn't allow me to do this. So unfortunately, like, you'll be able to do this on your phone through the Expo Go app, but basically, like, you have the image show up, and then you can write a caption, and it will not actually show, like, save in the database. I had some trouble saving it on the back end. But that, in a nutshell, is my app. And I was going to show you just real quick here on the back end, the user sign up mutation logic, where, because this is like probably the most complicated thing, was the authentication. So I used the bcrypt library to hash and salt the new user password, and created a JOT token. And then with that JOT token, we get that sign up token here, and then we save it, and then we have the new user. And this is like all our styled inputs, just an example of the React Native front end. Okay, I think that's about it. And thanks for listening. I had a great term. I learned a lot about um, authentication and GraphQL. This was an individual project. My advisor from work sort of guided me, but yeah, so I'm pretty proud. I got a lot done just for being on my own, and I'm definitely going to make this more of a fully fledged app in the future. Thanks. Bye.